Hello there everyone, hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come on here and do a little update. I don't know if you saw, but there's a little creature to my little over there. So I do have a little surprise for all of you. A lot of you probably already know, but I thought I would share it on here. So I got a little baby. I have two now actually. The first one I got was a little boy. His name is Tobias Blue. He's a little more skittish. He might randomly pop out. He's 3 years old. He's a Siamese mix. He is a very handsome boy. I rescued him from Pima Animal Care Center down in Tucson. I knew that I would be obviously moving back down there for school, and knew I wanted a cat. And so I was starting to look down there and found one a little earlier than expected. We found him. He's from a hoarding situation. Very skittish, very nervous, but such a sweetheart. He loves to play and interact. And then while I have him, so I'm at home right now. My mom is helping me take care of them. She's kind of becoming a little cat lady herself, which I think is cute because she always told me, I'm not a cat person, blah, 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 but fell in love with Tobias, loves playing with him. And then the other day we had Tobias, well, not the other day, but a couple weeks ago, we had him actually meet one of my dogs. If you don't know, I have two Yorkies. And so I let one of them actually meet him just to see how the interaction would go. And obviously, oh, there he is. That told you he'd come out. And they actually did very good interacting with each other. And so me and my mom had a discussion that it would be a good idea to maybe get him a little friend eventually. But as my mother always is, always thinking ahead and planning, she started already looking for cats. And she found this little girl who was one. Her name was Ruth. She's from Halo Animal Rescue in Phoenix. And we found her, and so my mom's like, go check her out, because we wanted someone a little bit with a different demeanor than Tobias, since he's a little bit more skittish and loves to play. We wanted someone who was a lot, very lovable. And just to kind of help him understand, like, humans are nice, we just want to pet you and stuff like that. Like, he'll rub against my leg, like, when it's time to eat, so he has gotten a lot better. But I still can't, like, reach out my hand and pet him, where with this little girl I can. And so I went Saturday and went and looked at her, and of course fell in love with her. She was such a sweetheart. And my mom was like, I love her, I think she's great, but it's up to you. Which obviously if my mom likes her, and it's up to me. So as you can see, I got her. They were supposed to have a little introduction period, but my mom, not really understanding any of those concepts, hi, there he is, he's coming to say hi. He really likes to kind of come up to her and see what she's doing. Sorry, he's smelling my hand right now, so I'm seeing if he'll let me pet him since I'm petting her. No, he smelled my hand and didn't run away, so yay, we're making progress. But so I originally was gonna have the Tobias in the bathroom and then her in my room just to check everything out. But of course my mom was like, oh my god, because they were meowing back and forth to each other, so my mom was like, oh my god, he's sad, he wants to meet her. Opens the door, Tobias comes running out of the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this could go one of two ways. They could completely freak out and try to fight each other, or want nothing to do with each other. I guess 3 ways, or love each other. So there's 3 options. And it's kind of an awkward in the middle option. She's a little sassier than he is, because he's used to being around a bunch of cats. We don't think she was around cats, just people and children. So she loves to be pet. Like, I'm literally petting her right now. That's why my arm is like awkwardly back here. And so, but yeah, so they actually do really good together. They'll kind of lay and like watch each other, or if she's doing something that looks exciting, he'll like watch her and he gets like super mesmerized. That's him meowing right now. But yeah, they don't fight over food. She can have hard food. She likes hard food, little like kibble. Where he is still on soft food from his dental surgery that he did have to get. He had gingivitis in most of his teeth, so he had a lot of teeth. A lot of teeth have to be pulled out. So he's still on wet food. We're not quite sure if he'll ever really be on dry food. I guess there are instances similar to dogs where literally they just swallow the food. They don't completely chew it. Like my dogs do that and they have teeth. So he could get to that point. But it's not like I'm obviously relying on it. Sometimes he'll come over and sometimes he'll come over and kind of smell her food, but doesn't actually try to eat it. But he loves Authority Adult. If you're looking for something to feed your cat, you're not really sure what it likes, I feed him the Authority ages 1 to 7, and the chicken. He loves the chicken. That's what we finally got him to eat. It was super hard to get him to eat at first. I think just because of all the dental surgery and all the medication that was kind of running through his body. It was getting really tricky and he wasn't eating. And then he also wasn't going to the bathroom. So that was fun. So that was about almost 2 weeks that was going on. But we finally, out of the blue, he just started eating and now loves food, loves it. Like as soon as he walk in, he thinks that means he's getting fed. But so yeah, he loves that. Sometimes I'll get him actually kitten food. I know that seems very odd. You're like, why would you get him kitten food? He's 3 years old. Yes, that's true. But because of the situation he comes from, we don't know how much nutrients he did get as a kitten. And so mixing in, like, I'm not saying like every day, not even once a week does he get it, but if I'm at the store and I'm getting his food and I'm like, oh, you know, let me grab 1 can of kitten, it's just to give him some extra nutrients into his body that maybe he didn't get as a kitten. Maybe he might be a little malnourished. He is super small. He's only about 6 pounds and he's fully grown. Obviously he's 3, so actually Rachel is bigger than him, which is kind of funny, and she's kind of has like a fuller stomach. Siamese are known to be more of a thinner cat, where the domestic short hair is going to be a little flat, rounder. And obviously she has been fed well because she was owned by a previous owner and, you know, their family. But no, they do really well with each other. Right now she's actually, I think, eating some leftovers of her breakfast. I only give her enough to fill, like, so you don't see the bottom of the bowl, just because she doesn't eat all of it at once, because she's used to being at the shelter where the food is always there. So I think she's used to being free fed, where, you know, I don't want to just keep filling up the bowl and her eating, because she, like I said, already has, like, not a gut, but, you know, a full stomach. And he knows he eats at certain times. Like now when I wake up, my alarm now is them meowing because they want breakfast. And they know at night they get dinner. So they're getting more used to it now, or at least Tobias does, he knows. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm facing the like opposite direction, but on the other side of me in front is actually my little like cat haven here. So here, I'll just show you what I have. So I have this little bed. This was supposed to be for her, but nobody has really used it yet. And then this is his little hut. He's used it a couple times. He might use it when I'm asleep, I don't really know. But he actually loves laying in her. I'm not gonna move it just because he has it all figured out here, but we got her a little carrier, and so we put it in here just so she can get used to it. The carrier I'm gonna take like to the vet and all that, and he actually lays in it. He likes it, so I'm like, cool. And then obviously I got him some little scratchers. I didn't originally get scratchers with them. One, because he was always hiding and running away. But then all of a sudden I have like little things under my bed that he kept trying to scratch. And so I was like, okay, clearly they need to, you know, it's scratching time. So I got some scratching posts and then put some catnip in there. And then I also have some cat trees, kind of around. Yes, if you saw my room, you'd be like, oh my goodness, these cats have taken over your room. And that is very, very true. But you also have to remember that I will be in 2-story apartment. So in about a couple weeks. So all of this will be spread out within my bedroom and then the downstairs. So yes, right now it does look a little crazy. But it'll look a lot better when some of this is upstairs and downstairs. And some of this actually my mom is going to be keeping, just because if I go, I have a couple of trips planned over the summer. And now that she's, you know, obviously created a relationship with the cats, she's actually I'm gonna bring them down the day before I leave, and she's actually gonna watch them. So she's gonna keep some of the stuff here, so I don't have to try to remember to pack everything. Like the litter boxes that I got for them, they're gonna stay here, and I have new ones that are gonna be going with me. So just because this is a lot to bring back and forth, obviously some of this will be going with me, like their little beds I'll be taking, and their bowls and everything like that. But it's just less I have to worry about. Like I'm already gonna have obviously everything I need for my trip. The cats, it's gonna be hard to remember, oh, oh, they need a cat tree, oh, they're gonna need, you know, that kind of stuff. It can just stay here, and then she can fill it when needed. And then we do have some toys for him. So Tobias loves this. It's literally a little aluminum ball. He loves kicking it around. It's kind of funny. In the middle of the night, I'll just randomly hear like, and I'm like, he must be playing. We do play with him, obviously. Like, he loves to play after he eats. Let's see if he'll play. I heard a little noise, maybe he kicked it back. Oh yeah, see, he loves it. So yeah, he'll play with that. And then he does like this toy. It's just it's a feather toy, but the squeaks. See, it squeaks. And so he's learned to love that. There are other balls. Most of his other balls that he plays with are actually under the bed. See, you hear it, yeah. And I think he got it stuck under the nightstand. He like, cries whenever he gets it stuck. He gets very upset. Hi, my girl. So she just got done eating. Just sure did. You got done eating? So as you can see, she literally will come walk over to me. She's such a lover. There's a little tail right there. Yeah. But she is super sweet. And like I said, he gets super curious now with her. So if I walk in the room or I have to go to the bathroom, they both kind of go in there. So it's kind of cute. He's kind of getting into the rhythm of, oh, there's my human. She likes to be around her, so maybe I do too, that kind of thing. So they're definitely benefiting from each other, which I think is good. And he's very playful. So I kind of want to get her a little bit more playful just so she doesn't get overweight. But it's funny because he actually has more of a kitten attitude than she does, even though she's younger. So their dynamic is actually really cute, and they get along very well. Here, do you want to say hello to the camera? Say hello. Say hello, baby. And obviously she doesn't enjoy being picked up, but she tolerates it. There he is. He's playing. I think he got stuck again. But yeah, so this is my new little family here. Like I said, they're all doing super, super well. Everyone loves them. You know, people have come and said hi to them, and they're like, oh my god, they're so cute. So we will see how everything plays out once I move in and all that. Hi. He's standing over there, look, watching her. He's super funny to watch though. He's so animated now. Yeah, so you can't see him, but you always hear him. That's kind of Tobias. You don't really know where he is, but you can hear him under the bed, in the bathroom, and so on. But yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, whether you're planning on getting a cat or you have cats and you have questions, please let me know. Something that's really been helping me is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the show My Cat from Hell, but the cat behaviorist, Jackson Galaxy, actually just wrote a book. It says something Cat Mojo, I think. Something like that. I don't quite remember. But just look up Jackson Galaxy book, and there's just a bunch of tips and tricks about getting to know your cat and really bonding and making a relationship with your cat. I love watching his shows just because it's obviously in the field that I will be going into. And so I've always been interested in watching it, but now watching it, I actually can take my own tips and tricks from it because I can either personally relate or I might be able to help someone later. But if you're looking, you know, even if you don't have a cat and you're just curious, or maybe, I don't know, get the book. It's super, you know, it's not that expensive. Get it on Amazon. It'll be here in a couple days. It's such a great read. And like I said, there's a bunch of tips and tricks. You know, like I said, if you're looking to get a cat or you have a cat, or maybe your family has a cat, anything like that, read it. You're going to absolutely love it. I know I do. As soon as I saw that he came out with a book, I was like, yep, I need it. So perfect excuse. I got my cats and now I got his book. So yeah, definitely look into that. It's absolutely amazing. And then look him up as well, Jackson Galaxy. Watch his show, everything. So inspiring, so smart, so many great ideas. So yeah, but if you guys have any questions about cats or my cats, tips and tricks, things that I use, different toys or food or anything like that, litter, any questions about that, please comment below, or you can also message me on Instagram if you need anything. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on, that's one of the newest things in my life. Obviously I'm very happy about it and I love it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you for visiting my channel. Bye.